Hasilnya, pesanan datang terus, pendapatan nambah terus. Dengan bagi-bagi peluang, sekarang seniman Bali bisa maju rame-rame. Kalau gini kan, hidup jadi lebih tenang. Nah, kalau soal bagi-bagi rasa tenang, itu idenya Maksi. Dia punya ide untuk bagi-bagi ketenangan lewat
Arief, aplikasi yang menghubungkan orang yang memiliki permasalahan pribadi dengan psikolog profesional secara online dan private.
Lewat komunitas developer, Maksi serius banget ngembangin Arief. Udah puluhan ribu orang loh yang curhat lewat Arief. Dengan bagi-bagi ketenangan pikiran, kita jadi bebas galau dan bisa maju rame-rame. Bentar, kamu punya masalah juga?
Kok bisa? Lupa mau ngomong apa?
Jawabannya ada di Gera. Dia suka bagi-bagi informasi lewat YouTube channelnya. Kok bisa? Jadi pas kalian bingung dan nanya, kok bisa?
Kita cari jawabannya sampai dapat dan kita bikin video itu yang menarik dan jawabannya sederhana.
Terus kita upload ke YouTube. Jadi semua bisa akses dan tahu jawabannya lebih gampang.
Oh,
Gitu. Dengan bagi-bagi informasi lewat Kok Bisa, kita jadi banyak tahu dan bisa maju rame-rame. Kalian juga bisa dibagi-bagi loh, ya nggak Bu Rina? Lewat usaha cemilannya, Bu Rina bagi-bagi keahlian buat ibu-ibu yang memiliki anak penyandang disabilitas. Mereka jadi bisa kerja sambil jaga anak. Ibu Rina jadi inspirasi buat perempuan lainnya. Karena dengan bagi-bagi keahlian, ibu-ibu jadi bisa maju rame-rame. Tuh kan, bagi-bagi itu penting banget. Karena dengan bagi-bagi informasi, peluang, ilmu, keahlian, kita jadi bisa lebih maju. Tapi nggak sendirian, kita maju rame-rame.
Terima kasih sekali telah bergabung bersama kami. Sebelum saya mulai, saya ingin menyampaikan bahwa beberapa bulan terakhir ini bantu upaya penanggulangan dan pemulihan. Sebenarnya saya bukan orang baru di Indonesia. Ini belajar bahasa Indonesia bukan baru beberapa bulan. Saya sangat gembira sekali dan merasa sedikit nostalgia ya, karena bisa balik ke Jakarta, di kota di mana saya lahir dan dibesarkan. Malahan tempat saya dulu ada sekitar 20 km dari sini.
Developer yang tidak bisa bayar kursus untuk bisa juara di bidang ini. Program ini sangat terbaik. Saya sampai meng-hire 5 orang dari Arief kejar untuk kerja di perusahaan saya.
from this training, I found that building an application is not that difficult. It's actually fun.
Impian terbesar saya adalah saya bisa membuat mungkin usaha sendiri yang bisa mempekerjakan orang dan bisa membantu kedua orang tua saya. Bahwa saya adalah sertifikat Android dari Google, memberanikan usaha saya di studio.
Tadi Anda sendiri sudah menyaksikan cerita yang sangat menyentuh dari beberapa peserta program kami, seperti Ibu Rina dan Ibu Wulan dari Teen Chips. Saya pribadi merasa sangat terharu sekali. Dengan pelatihan serius selama beberapa jam, mereka membawa dampak yang sangat positif untuk komunitas mereka, memberikan peluang bagi ibu-ibu yang memiliki anak penyandang disabilitas. Sekarang kami telah memperluas program edukasi gratis. Kami menetapkan target yang ambisius untuk menambah pelatihan bagi 1 juta usaha lagi hingga akhir 2020.
Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Apa kabar? Baik. Tetap semangat? Semangat. Terima kasih sudah menyempatkan hadir bersama kami di sini di Google for Indonesia yang ketiga kalinya. Saya selalu merasa lebih semangat melihat bagaimana berbagai macam orang Indonesia menggunakan keterampilan digital untuk memajukan hidup dan juga usaha mereka. Kami sebagai Google merasa sangat terhormat karena sudah akurat dan dapat dipercaya. Mendapatkan konten online yang positif ini sangat penting buat saya, karena saya seorang ibu dari dua orang anak kecil. Umur mereka masih 7 dan 9 tahun. Dan saya melihat sendiri bagaimana mereka tumbuh dalam era digital bersama dengan teknologi. Apapun informasi atau hiburan, selama beberapa tahun terakhir, kami melihat generasi baru dari pembuat konten yang membagikan cerita mereka melalui YouTube. Dan YouTube saat ini sudah menjangkau lebih dari 74 juta orang setiap bulannya. Banyak di antara mereka yang mengakses konten melalui aplikasi YouTube Go yang memang dibuat agar YouTube semakin dapat diakses dan terjangkau. Aplikasi ini sangat berguna bagi orang-orang terutama yang tinggal di daerah terpencil dengan sinyal yang kurang baik dan juga akses Wi-Fi yang terbatas. Salah satu contohnya adalah Ibu Tati. Ibu Tati ini adalah seorang guru SMA di Jawa Tengah. Beliau sudah menjadi guru selama 18 tahun. Dan karena itu dia sadar betul, pelajaran anak SMA itu susah ya. Dan pelajaran harus dibuat menarik. Nah, itu baru menarik kalau mereka bisa melihat sendiri hal kompleks yang sedang mereka pelajari. Itu adalah founder dari channel Kok Bisa. Dan mereka kami ajak, mereka ini adalah sebuah channel edukasi yang jumlah subscribernya sudah lebih dari 1 juta. Mereka kami ajak jadi bagian dari program YouTube Creators for Change. Kenapa? Karena mereka menemukan cara bagaimana menjelaskan topik-topik yang kompleks dan juga banyak miskonsepsi secara sederhana tentang toleransi, perdamaian, dan empati di seluruh negeri ini.
Dodo dari BMKG, rekan-rekan dari BI yang hadir di sini, ketemu saya tadi, rekan-rekan dari OJK, dari Kemenpar, Randy tentu dari Google dan rekan-rekan dari Google, semua anak-anak muda yang saya cintai dan saya banggakan. Jadi sambutan saya tidak boleh lebih dari 7 menit. Oke, ketika dapat undangannya bareng-bareng, kan Google bilang, ayo maju rame-rame, jangan sendiri-sendiri. Oke, jadi saya mau membantu sekitar 1.150.000 UKM pariwisata. Oke, yang pertama terima kasih untuk Google. Apa hasilnya di pariwisata Indonesia? Pariwisata Indonesia
in 10 years. And since we are committed to making search your everyday friend and partner, I'm excited to hear that we've made so many improvements since just the last time I was here last year. Let me show you just a few. We cheered every team on Asian Games and celebrated every medal across all kinds of sports. You might remember some of these.
Kami dari Google, mulai dari hari ini mau membantu untuk mempermudah itu semua. Mulai dari hari ini, kalau teman-teman mencari di Google lowongan kerja, saya masukin sekarang ya, lowongan kerja, oke. Berbagai informasi dan lowongan pekerjaan bisa diakses dengan mudah karena sudah terorganisir dengan kriteria-kriteria yang paling relevan. Atas kerjasama dengan partner-partner kami seperti karim.com, jobs.id, urbanhire.com, dan berbagai partner lainnya, sekarang semua informasi lowongan pekerjaan dari berbagai penjuru Indonesia bisa didapatkan dengan mudah. Mulai dari pekerjaan di bidang, coba lihat, retail, akuntansi, manufaktur, pelayanan pelanggan, operasi bisnis, segala semua ada di sini. Langsung terorganisir dengan lengkap di Google. Seumpamanya teman-teman di sini ada yang tertarik dengan pekerjaan, coba kita lihat mungkin.
Of how Google Go is using AI to help everyone get the most out of the internet. Okay, live demo time. So this is my Google Go home screen. It's a little different.
All right, and of course I'm going to use the Google Assistant to help us. I'm just going to long press, take a wide angle selfie. All right. There you go. Looks like a keeper. Right. Right. You can skip the hassle of manually typing and retyping addresses and just ask the assistant to make the booking. So I'm thinking of sneaking out to explore Jakarta after this, so let's give it a spin. Book a Go-Jek to the National Gallery of Indonesia.
Sure, Go-Jek to the National Gallery of Indonesia.
Awesome. So it's just that simple. Go-Ride works with all the ride-sharing apps, ride-hailing apps available in Indonesia. And by teaching your assistant where your most visited places are, you can also use shortcuts like book a ride home or book a ride to work. It's currently available in English, and we're working on bringing it to you in Indonesian as well. Now,
di Indonesia, saya akan menunjukkan sebuah prototipe integrasi dengan Indosat Origo seperti yang sempat baru saja sampaikan. Saya seringkali lupa untuk bayar tagihan telepon akhir-akhir ini. Soalnya yang lebih saya ingat itu jadwal vaksin si kecil. Namun dengan bantuan asisten Google, saya bisa menggunakan fitur yang mengingatkan saya secara proaktif kapan paket data saya berakhir. Saya juga bisa menggunakannya untuk mengetahui sisa data yang saya miliki. Caranya gampang. Cukup dengan menanyakan asisten Google, cek paket data saya. Oh, ternyata data saya masih banyak. Ini lebih dari cukup untuk nonton YouTube di perjalanan nanti saya pulang. Fitur ini akan segera diluncurkan untuk memudahkan pengguna dalam mengontrol paket data mereka dengan cepat dan mudah.
thanks, Sandro.
Saya rasa semua yang di ruangan ini setuju kalau pagi hari kita tuh aktivitasnya sangat padat. Bagi saya, selain terburu-buru mempersiapkan diri berangkat ke kantor, saya juga selalu menyempatkan diri main sejenak sama si kecil. Dengan fitur news briefings, saya bisa tetap terupdate dengan berita terkini dengan mudah sambil mengerjakan hal lainnya. Caranya gampang. Cukup dengan menekan nama tombol home, lalu katakan, dengar berita hari ini.
Berita terbaru. Untuk memberikan hak pilihnya dalam pesta demokrasi bulan April 2019. Ratusan penyandang disabilitas.
Nice. Thanks for your help, Sandro. All right, well, we're grateful to be able to share these announcements with you today. You know, there's still a lot of work to be done to continue building an assistant that's more useful.
Be back in Jakarta and be part of this exciting event. This is my 5th trip to Indonesia in the last 2 years. And after every trip, I leave more inspired by the rapid pace of urbanization that's happening here and how users and products are evolving to keep pace with the change. At Google Maps, we believe and we are deeply committed to be building for Indonesia, because when we build for Indonesia, we build for the world. Just in 2018, we introduced many new features to Google Maps, like motorcycle mode, ganjil genap, and the ability to be able to book Go-Jeks online. All these features are targeted at users to be able to better deal with traffic. What's exciting about this is some of the features, like car-free days, were built first for Indonesia and are now being deployed everywhere else in the world. Thank you. Our approach to map making in most of the world countries consists of combining data in Indonesia. Typically, this would have taken us several years, so Indonesia taught us how to do things faster. So to build accurate, reliable, and comprehensive maps, we need more than data and machine learning. We are incredibly fortunate to have users who are passionate about contributing to maps and making the maps reflect the world that they live in. We call them local guides. And one of the largest local guide communities in the whole world. Just in the last year, the number of local guides in Indonesia grew by 40%. And I'll tell you my favorite part about local guides. Every time I'm here and I meet local guides, they give me tips about the places to eat and hang out. Thanks to them, I now have a recommendation list of, the favorite Indonesian dishes I would like to eat. Gado-gado, nasi goreng, pisang goreng. I think you get the drift, right? Anything fried. It's actually heartening to see that, our users are happy. Just in the last 18 months, the usage of Google Maps has doubled in Indonesia. Doubled. But we are far from done. Whenever I'm here, I'm inspired by new opportunities to further improve Google Maps for local users in Indonesia. And we work with our partners, many of who are also here with us today, so thank you. Last year, when we were here, the first word our team learned was machet. I was told I have to say it in frustration, but I'm kind of learning that one. No wonder making it easy to take public transportation is a core part of Indonesian government's mission to deal with congestion. On our part, we launched real-time updates for Transjakarta buses and the support for car-free days. Today, I'm happy to announce several new features to assist in your daily commute on public transportation. So when you take a bus, you mostly care about three things: where your bus is, what time you will arrive, and where you need to get off. So today we are enabling you to see real-time location of buses on the map. And not only that, you can actually share real-time progress with friends and family. So let's take a quick look at both these features. Most about connecting with customers. We have made it easy for merchants to connect with customers and manage their presence on Google. And as always, this is available for all our users for free. So let me invite to stage Fida Haider, who leads marketing for Google My Business, to help us walk through the new features.
Teman-teman lihat, tampilannya sekarang benar-benar berubah. Di atas, teman-teman bisa secara gampang melihat performa bisnis teman-teman di Google. Misalnya berapa kali dilihat orang, berapa kali dicari, dan berapa banyak interaksi pelanggan yang terjadi di Google. Di bawah ada beberapa tab yang ingin saya tunjukkan. Tab pertama adalah pelanggan atau customer. Nah, di tab ini teman-teman bisa gampang sekali berinteraksi dengan pelanggan. Misalnya dengan membaca atau mereply review atau ulasan. Dan juga sekarang sudah ada feature chat atau messaging. Jadi sekarang teman-teman bisa chatting langsung dengan bisnis di Google. Jadi ini misalnya saya balas. Oh, there is, maaf saya nggak bisa ngeja. Oke. Nanti kita akan.
Helping businesses connect with customers also means providing users with more assistive end-to-end experience on Google. Fida touched on some key actions we have recently rolled out to help users get things done. Let me give a quick recap. First, users can now follow their favorite businesses on Google, receive product updates, news on events, and of course, the thing that they care the most about, staying updated on deals and offers. This feature will be available for Android users this week and for iOS users in the coming months. Secondly, users can send messages to businesses through Maps, no matter where they are. As long as local businesses have enabled messaging, you'll be able to connect with them with a single tap. Just look for the message button on the business profile, both on search and Maps. We cannot wait to see how these new features will be adopted by local merchants to grow their business by helping users get things done more efficiently. We deeply care about serving merchants and their customers by using innovative technology at scale. But we cannot be complete. We cannot be maju rame-rame if we don't work with all the businesses and enterprises that are building innovative solutions for Indonesia. So that's where Google Maps platform comes in. Google Maps platform enables companies to use our rich data and understanding of the real-world information to build innovative solutions through our APIs, SDKs, and developer solutions. Every year, Google Maps platform powers over 1 billion rides and serves millions of users across industries, from deliveries to rides to dining. So we are thrilled to expand our partnership with developers, startups, and companies like these to enable the next wave of innovation. Well, Indonesian champion. I'm sure all of you know and use every single day. So please join me in welcoming to stage one of the leading lights of the tech world and my good friend, Nadiem Makarim, CEO. As happens, I sometimes wish my kids were still that small. They're 11 and 8 and have a whole new different set of problems.
The older one can say Go-Jek now, so it's good.
You're starting early. Okay, Google soon, I guess. Okay, great. Let's talk a little bit about your other creation, Go-Jek. I mean, you've taken a startup and built it into one of Indonesia's first and biggest unicorns. You've gone from a ride-hailing app to an entire ecosystem, now from Indonesia to Southeast Asia. Really very impressive. What are the biggest lessons you learned going from building a startup catering to 20 Go-Jek drivers to now a regional and global player?
Oh, it's a very difficult question. It's a very long list of learnings. If I had to pick my number one learning, it would probably be the importance of people. At the end of the day, everything that you need out of a business will be derived by the quality of people that you get, whether the funding that you need, the technological quality of your product, everything it all stems from people. So having that as like a core kind of prerequisite to every decision you make, put the best person that you can find to do the best job that they can do, is really, really the most important lesson. And I think the corollary to that realization is also not trying to force people in doing things that they may be good at, but have no particular passion in. So what we found is that actually by putting someone into something that is of deep interest to them, you actually multiply their capability 10x. I don't know the mechanics of why that is the case, it just happens that way. So drive and personal interest is really the driving factor in performance. I would say the third kind of most important lesson is to embrace luck. You really have to, as you grow really fast in a company and you start thinking of the mathematical probabilities of actually, what was the probability of us actually getting to where we are today? You know, that number approaches zero very rapidly. And therefore, I think having the ability to take a step back and understanding how serendipity has played a role, it adds a huge amount of sense of gratitude in the team and in culture that really forces you to be constantly still alert, constantly still grateful, and constantly second-guessing yourself. Because otherwise you're going to constantly think that you made all those right decisions instead of kind of the world conspiring to make it successful. So I think that distinction is what separates a lot of cultures within companies. You can't attribute too much of your advancement to yourself or you get into all kinds of trouble. I think those are...
It's true, and your humility and the sense of gratitude that you have is one of the things I've at least greatly admired about you. You talk about people. How do you go about finding these great people and bringing them together? You have a really impressive leadership team. How do you go about building that?
Yeah. Again, I cannot pinpoint anything else confidently about what makes Go-Jek Go-Jek outside of our team. Like, it's the best team I've ever worked with in all the companies I've ever been exposed to. So I love, and I'm confident to say, if you had to pick one competitive advantage, it's our team. So how do you do that? I think the first thing is you have to decide, obviously capability and smarts and intelligence, those are all important things. However, you have to decide what is your core principle of behavior, right? And in Go-Jek, our number one core value is it's not about you. And so we take that quite seriously. A lot of people are confused why that's a number one core value, but one of the traits that we do when we interview leaders and we find
Right, everyone. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Useful and reliable information that is relevant for Indonesians in Bahasa Indonesia, whether it's jobs, Wikipedia articles, or business information, is a reality today with Google. A Google Assistant that helps Indonesians get things done, whether it's booking a Go-Jek or finding out how much balance you have on your phone, is a reality today with Google. And Indonesia empowered to use the internet responsibly and excel in the digital economy, whether it's students going online or first-time entrepreneurs running a business, is a reality with Google today. And we are proud to make this reality together with all Indonesians. Thank you so much for allowing us to take this journey with you, and most especially to His Excellency Minister Arief for joining us this morning. Let us continue to show the world how we move Indonesia forward together. We'd like to close this program with music that is
so much for joining us. And we kindly invite our...
Halo manten anyar.